Hi, my name is Karen Fabian and I am the founder of Bare Bones Yoga. I'm here today to demonstrate a yoga pose for you called Warrior One. Many of us come to yoga with tight hips, and Warrior One is a great way to stretch your hips. When you have tight hips, you can also experience lower back pain because of the way the hip flexors run in the body. They begin, many of them, in the lower back, and they end in different parts of the body along the front. And when they are tight, they tend to pull on the lower back. And so as we start to open up the muscles in our hips, we can start to feel relief in our lower back as well. So here's how you do it. Starting on the right side, bringing the right foot flat on the ground, pointing straight ahead, and stepping the left foot back. The length from heel to heel will determine how deep you're going to go in the pose. So if you feel like you'd like more stretch, you would bring the front foot forward more. One of the important things to remember is you always want your front knee over your heel. You don't want the knee going past. And that also can have an effect on how deep you go into the pose. Generally speaking, you'll line your heels up, although some people prefer to have a little bit of width between the heels. So you can decide what feels comfortable to you. One of the important aspects of Warrior One is to have the hips facing forward. In order to get the hips facing forward, the angle of the back foot needs to be such that you can get that orientation. If I do it with the left foot forward, you can see with the back foot perpendicular or parallel to the back edge of the mat, the hips will face that way. As I begin to angle the back foot in slightly, I can turn the back hip, in this case the right hip, forward. So setting your feet up about heel to heel, angling the back foot so that you can get the hips centered, bending the front knee so that it's directly over the heel. That takes care of the lower body. Then reaching the arms up. What can sometimes happen is what's called hyperextension or too much extension of the tailbone, and you'll notice that as a swaying in the back. The way to alleviate that is to draw up through the abdominals and slightly tuck the tail. You don't want to go so far, but just enough to take some of the what's called a sway back out of the lower back. Once you have the pelvis kind of neutral, you can reach up. Now as you reach up, what can tend to happen is the shoulders can roll up towards the ears. So letting the shoulders slightly drop, reaching up long through the arms, taking a deep breath in through the nose, out of the mouth. There are really three general features to Warrior One: pressing down into the feet, centering the body, and reaching up. So from the other side, setting it up, pressing down into the feet, centering the hips, and reaching high. Taking a full breath in, exhale. I hope you enjoyed this and found it helpful. If you have any questions, please email me via my website, barebonesyoga.com. Namaste.